I am Aaron, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about what, in my opinion, is the war of this generation. Of course, there are like real wars going on, so this is more of a not an armed conflict, but something important to talk about, in my opinion. So, in the book Fight Club, and also in the movie, this quote appears, and Fight Club is an amazing book which you should check out for sure. And Tyler Durden says that we have no great war, no great depression. Our great war is spiritual. The great depression is our lives. So with this, he means that there is no actual war like before, like there were the world wars, and now it's more of a spiritual war, which I agree with because the real war is a war of how of our attention and our time, and many big companies and even countries like China and with corporations I mean corporations like Facebook and all the social medias are competing for time and attention, and they want as much of it as they possibly can because this way they can control us like completely. They know us, and this way they can use us. And so I suggest that we move away from social media and applications like Instagram because if you really ask yourself the question what it brings to your life, you can't say anything actually. Because everybody says that they can only keep in touch like this with their family and friends, but that's not true at all. Because because the people who you really want to keep in touch with, you have their phone number or their WhatsApp, and that's the best way to message people. Or you can meet them in real life because if they're so important to you that you only have them on Snapchat, and then they're not important to you at all. And this way we could rationalize our lives much more and have just more control over our lives. And one thing which really scares me is the metaverse. Everybody is really hyped about it, but I don't agree with that at all because it is just now we there are people who are spending their entire day on social media, and if there's a metaverse, people are going to be living in it, like actually living in the metaverse, and we will see people just completely disappear from real life and just live in the metaverse. So, in my opinion, this is basically a war, and a war which we had no idea about. And like Sun Tzu said, if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. And right now, we don't even know that we're fighting a battle, so we are succumbing in it. And but I everybody thinks that everybody now is going to think that it's so easy. We're just going to go off social media. No, you're not going to, because it is way harder than you can imagine. For me, it now has become really easy because I don't really care about it that much anymore because because I have unfollowed all the people who I don't care about and little is left. And another scary thing is also when you're trying to spread this message of deleting social media, then you get banned off social media like Hamza did. And this was also one of the inspirations for this video because he said in his Instagram story that people should delete Instagram, and he got banned without any explanation. And this just shows, in my opinion, how bad this problem is because how are you going to tell people to go off social media? I'm using something which is not social media but also very similar. But YouTube is something different. You can use it for education purposes and also better entertainment, cat videos and other just useless things. I really hope that I could inspire you to do something better with your time than social media. And I also want to make a video in the future how China is basically using TikTok and other and their like stakes in social media companies and also companies like Discord to spread their propaganda, which in my opinion is really interesting. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you soon.